Hey YouTube, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to show you a really simple, easy, and quick way to install PHPBB onto your cPanel account. If your screen looks something like this or close to it with this lovely little cPanel logo, you will be good to go. Most hosts use an app installer. If your host does not offer an app installer, see maybe if they can enable it. If not, it's also really simple to install PHPBB manually. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing that I'm going to do is obviously log in. Alright, as you can see I have an example account pulled up here, and we're going to look for something called a app installer. Most of the time this will be about halfway down the page or under the software tab. As you can see, my hoster offers one. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go, there's two ways again that you can do this. You can find it right here, or you can just simply go to forums and it'll be there as well. Most hosts also offer a very nice little demo feature, so I'm just going to show this to you really quick. This is what it'll look like when you first install it. Obviously, this is with no forum or with no forum theme on it, and it does not have anything added to it yet. Now, this obviously is your first thread and things of that nature. So there we go. Now I'm going to install this onto the domain, and you just hit install now. And in my case I want it installed on the front, so when people go to example.com or your domain, that's the first thing that they get greeted with. And I'm just going to do my board, comma, or space, board example, and then we'll just do PHPBB example, and then we'll just do example at example.com. And then we will leave all this blank. I'm going to do again an example. Now this is something that I definitely recommend. If you go down here to the advanced options, you will see something called a auto upgrade feature. I definitely recommend keeping this checked. This will do great things for you. What I mean by that is this will pretty much do most of your maintenance work by when there's a new PHPBB version out, it will automatically upgrade it. And you always want to stay current with software like this, especially because you're dealing with forums and you're dealing with security. And forums are actually really common to be hacked, and the most common reason for that is they're not using an SSL certificate, or they're not using the proper versions of software. So if you're using a software like this and you can upgrade, or if you have the auto upgrade function, go ahead and do it. So now this will just take a few minutes to install depending on your host speed. This again is up to the host of how fast the server is and things of that nature. As you can see, mine finished pretty quickly. So now if I go to the administrative login, okay, this is just going to be an example page because unfortunately the domain example.com, obviously I don't own that domain, but this is what it'll look like at the end of your install. So I'll go ahead and show you the back end here really quick, and we will go down here to login. Sorry about that. And we'll just go to admin, and then password is password, and we will hit not now. You can see here private messages and notifications. You can see your first form, new topic. So if I wanted to say welcome, and then welcome home, and we'll put a nice little avatar here. And this is where you can choose the properties of the topic. Do you want to disable BB codes, smileys, etc.? Or do you want to stick the topic? Do you want to make it as an announcement? There's a lot of things you can do with this. I would recommend PHPBB for anyone that's looking to start out in the forums world. PHPBB is a great free piece of software. It's open source. And like I said, it really comes up to par with some of the paid ones out there, such as vBulletins and Foro and IP Board. So here we can post a reply, and like I said, very straightforward. It's very simple. I do want to show you the admin CP though here really quick. and that is the admin control panel, obviously. Here you can see all the different server settings, the number of posts, the posts per day, topics per day. So these are really good analytics features that you will most of the time need to administer your forum. So now, if you go to PHP information, you can see all of that in there. This is entirely up to your host. Most hosts, if they offer an app installer, will have their PHP versions automatically set. And here we can go to board settings, pretty much the stuff that we did earlier, announcement settings, stuff like that. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Really quickly, just to show you how you can get how you can download PHP board manually. PHPBB. It's a free and open source forum software. You just go down here to download, or up there to download the latest zip version, and there you go. You're done. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.